Welcome to Inspiring Inkin Facebook page. I'm Amanda Fowler. Welcome to my studio. Today is the 24th of November. If you're here, could you say hello, send me a message, give me some hearts, let me know that you're here, and I will check on my iPad that I am live for where I'm supposed to be. And I'm all the wrong height, so bear with me a second. Right, let's see. I've got sound going and duplication going. Let's see if... Right. Let's see if we're all in the right place. I don't know what's going on today. My height's all wrong. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh well. I'm just going to leave it. It'll be fine. Do you like my dinosaur? Lego dinosaur up there. Anyway, that's not normally the shots that you get. I don't know why today, but clearly that is it. Let's have a look. So Michelle's here, Julia's here, Lisa's here. Lisa, thank you for your order. It's just this second pinged through. So thank you, because that means that the website is back up and running. I have emailed out this morning. There have been gremlins in the online ordering system, and they have just, in the last 4 or 5 minutes, been fixed. So that's why I'm a couple of minutes late. So apologies for that. Obviously I will be emailing out everyone and letting them know, but I can't do that right now because I'm here talking to you guys. So don't run away and go and place an order, because you've still got until the end of today. So stay here and chat with me first. Oh dear, it's been an interesting day. So let's see who else is here. My mum's here. Sue's here, Becky's here, Karen's here, Jenny's here, Julia's here, Claire's here, Chris is here, Angela's with Chris, Belinda's here, Sue's saying hello to everyone. This is Belinda, Maureen's here, Jan's here, Vivian's here. Yeah. Oh no, Judith can't join us because she's got a poorly cat. I'm sorry, I hope the cat gets better very soon, Judith. Diana's here, Claire's here, Jen's here. Marion's here from warm and sunny Perth in Western Australia. It's actually warm and sunny here today. It's a bit weird for a November in the UK, but it is warm. And Kerry's here, and Rosie's here, and Anita's here. Hello, 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 hello. And a breeze. I'm very pleased to be here talking to you. Yes, as I briefly mentioned a moment ago, the Stampin' Up website has been down all morning. It was okay late last night. Some people were up late and placed orders, and a few orders came in first thing this morning, but then it all went to rats about 9:30 this morning. So obviously I've been talking to lots of people and sorting things out. So apologies if you've emailed me or contacted me. I'm kind of working my way through everything. But it seems that we are fixed. So that is really cool. And today is a good day to order, because there's 10% off pretty much everything in the annual catalogue. So it's not the Christmas catalogue. It's the annual catalogue, but it's things like ink pads and re-inkers and cardstock and stamps. All those essential items you can get a discount on. So do pop over when we've finished here and go shopping, because, you know, who doesn't love a discount? Brilliant. Okay, so what else have I got to tell you? So, okay, so last week we were talking about Christmas presents. So we were talking about Christmas presents for men and boys. If you have any suggestions about those, put them in the comments, because we all need some ideas. And then how about what's the best Christmas present you have ever had or given? So, you know, sometimes you get the perfect present for somebody. So what's the best present you've ever had, or the best present you've ever got for somebody? That's what I want to know this week. I love it when you share all these things. It's really cool. Oh no, Clara, no. You ordered last week, no. Once Stampin' Up announced it, which was actually I think the day after you placed your order. I did tell everybody, but I emailed everybody. But yeah, the problem is we never know. No, that's not true. The problem is most times we don't know when there's going to be this kind of a sale. They don't give us very much warning, but I think we had about 5 days warning. So I'm sorry. Okay, so that's what I am asking you, and now I've got to think about what's my best ever Christmas present, and I don't know. I have to think. I'm not sure. I shouldn't have asked a question that I haven't got an answer to, should I? It'll be okay. I'll think about it. I might have to tell you next week. Don't know. We'll see. Because I'm having to think about all the other things I'm having to think about. I can't process that as well. That might be too tricky. Anyway, I do have a few things to tell you. So, we actually got some gardening done last weekend. So, I actually didn't work Saturday or Sunday. Oh, I know, shocker. Yeah, I didn't actually work the weekend at all. And I'm taking a 4-day weekend. So I'm not working on Friday, I'm not working on Monday, and I'm not working on Saturday, and I'm not working on Sunday. Hooray! I'm going to put my out of office on my emails and everything. Yeah, decided that small holidays were the way to go, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a few 4-day weekends. Not that we're going anywhere, clearly, but but we're having a staycation at home. So yeah, so we did quite a lot of gardening and tidying and soil moving and all sorts of stuff. But we did have a bit of a disaster. And it was all my fault. So, since the original lockdown, I've been cutting Brian's hair. And I got my set of clippers and, you know, and I cut round his ears, and I do a fairly good job. I am not a hairdresser and I don't have hairdressing skills, but I can use the clippers. And it's been absolutely fine. And Brian has used the clippers on his eyebrows. He just goes zip, zip, and it's done. So I said, well, since I'm here, shall I do your eyebrows? And he went, oh yeah, that's fine. So he said, yeah, you put that particular guard on. So I put the guard on, and it's number 6, and sorted it out. And I showed it to him, and I said, is that right? And he looked at the number and went, yeah, that's right. And I went, zzz, and stopped, and went, I don't think that's right. And he's missing an eyebrow. Oh no. And it was all set up correctly, but I hadn't clipped the card on properly. So the poor chap has only gone on like oh dear. Oh bless. Thankfully there is a little bit, but thankfully he wears glasses, so you can't really see. But oh no. Oh dear. So I'm banned. It's a simple answer to that, really. Oh dear. So anyway, oh dear. Right, well, I try and compose myself again. I'm going to read the comments. Oh dear. Right, so let's have a look. Oh, let me move my seat. Oh, move my seat a bit. So we're getting comments about the best Christmas presents. So Rosie's saying a new car. Kerry's saying a jigsaw puzzle to a stepdad of their dog from when they were on holiday in Scotland. Oh, that's amazing. A granddaughter born on Boxing Day. 2 months in Australia. Cookery books. A Timex watch for her 13th birthday, said Jenny. Very special because we never got much for her birthdays. And lots of comments about what I've done to Brian. I seem quite remorseful, says Lisa. Yeah, I'm laughing now. I can laugh now. I was a bit beside myself on Sunday. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was not one of my finest moments. But now we can giggle about it. But so Claire's saying, so we're back onto the men's presents. Claire's saying she found a website called Oddballs, which is boxes and accessories for men, so that's really cool. Jan suggesting cookery books for her 2 adult sons. Karen saying Formula 1 tickets to Silverstone. And Kay's arrived from Riverton in Illinois. So Kay, lovely to see you. Yeah, I have offered to do all sorts of repair jobs with makeup and stuff, but he's fine. It'll grow back. was his comment. So yeah. So there we go. So all exciting things happening in my world this weekend. So there you go. Right. Janet's saying at least I didn't cut him with the clippers. Yeah, that could have been worse. But nice to see you. But yeah, bless. Oh dear. And I have to say, I did ask if I was allowed to share the story here. Because... And yeah, he said, it's fine. It's fine. You can tell anyone it's fine. Heat and stick, reattach the hair. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Right, okay. So, I suppose we ought to do some crafting, really. That's why you guys are here. And to listen to my ridiculous stories. But, yeah. So, I do have crafting. I have some quick crafting for you today. And I'm calling it cut and flip, for want of a better description. But yeah, so it's going to be quick. We're going to be using some of your patterned paper, so that's always good, because you know you might need to buy some more if you use yours up. So or you might have just bought some and you need space. And also for me, so I love patterned paper, but when you've got patterned paper like this, that's pretty, but then so's that. So, you know, you have to stick one side down. So you need to be able to use more than one side of the paper. No, you need to be able to use both sides of the paper. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to flip the camera around in a minute. Do remember that the sale is only until 11 o'clock tonight. And remember that I am live here on Thursday at 2 o'clock for the last, can't believe it, the last crochet scarf crochet along, which is going to be the finishing up. So don't worry if you haven't got to the end of your scarf yet. Truth be told, I haven't got to the end of my scarf yet either. I will have by Thursday, as otherwise I can't show you the end bits. But yeah, don't worry. Just do it little by little and you'll get there, and you'll be able to watch me on the replay. But regardless of whether or not you've finished, do come and hang out with us on Thursday. Okay. Right, so let's turn the camera around and get on with some more crafting. So let me cover you over so you don't get seasick as I turn the camera. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Right. So I, unsurprisingly, am going to be using Christmas papers, but this sort of technique can be used with any kinds of papers. And you know, I've done this basically because you might need some more quick Christmas cards. So there you go. Oh, Marion saying she likes my scissor charm. Yeah, so did you get one, Marion? This scissor charm is from Stampin' Up. They we had a recent online convention, and all of the demonstrators who were Silver Elite and above got this scissor charm. There are different colours. I'm very excited that I got a blue one. And it's got this kind of weird silicone rubber thing on the end. And to be honest, wasn't entirely sure what it was for. But actually, it's for sticking that pointy bit of your scissors in it so you don't stab yourself. which I have been known to do. Some of you that have been around for a while will remember the incident of me slicing open a Stampin' Up box with my scissors like this and putting the points of my scissors either side of my hand here. Had to be stitched. Wasn't clever. And worse still, I couldn't craft for a while either. That was pretty rubbish. But I am very clumsy, so having something to protect me from pointy things is a very good plan. Marianne saying she's not that special. Yes, you are. We are all special. Right, so let's start out with this pack of paper. So this is I can't tell you what it is because I don't think my catalogue's up here. Darn. No. Well, I've obviously over-tidied, so I want to say this is 'Tis the Season. Not sure. One of the demonstrators watching might be able to tell me. So anyway, this is a beautiful 6x6 patterned paper pack. All sorts of different patterns. And I am going to get this one. Right, I'm double checking which ones I had. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. I want a red one. That one. Ooh. Okay. So for this, you're going to need 3 patterns of paper. And basically, with our Stampin' Up patterned paper packs, you get coordinating colours. So in this pack, you've got shaded spruce, old olive, garden green, cherry cobbler. Thank you, Sue. It's called 'Tis the Season. So basically, you need a variety of papers, and I'm driving myself crazy now because there is a particular pattern that I want to use, and maybe I've used it all. Drat. I should have fished it out earlier, shouldn't I? Yeah. Obviously, I've used it all. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you with these, and then I will get my cut pieces out. That'll make sense. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one of my standard layers from the patterned paper. So, if you've been with me for a while, you will know I make my card blanks. They're 8 inches by 5 3/4, and that gives me a 4 inch by 5 3/4 card. And then my next layer is a 1/4 inch down, so this is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. So the next layer down from that is, you write it down for you. So it is 3 1/2 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and you want to cut 3. Okay, so you can do this all at once, and you need to do this all at once. Okay? So otherwise it's not going to work. So 5 1/4. So just keep them all buttered up together. Okay, so you've got 3 exactly the same size. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut them into 3 sections. Now, where they intersect, where the 3 sections intersect, is where you're going to put your sentiment. So you need to think about where you're going to have your sentiment. So are you going to have your sentiment in the center? You're going to have it down to one corner, up at the top, or whatever. So I am going to go for kind of down this corner. So I'm going to put my paper into my trimmer like so, and I'm going to cut on an angle like that, and that's all 3 pieces. And then going to go, okay, so I would like my sentiment to kind of be here. So I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to cut that piece, and that will leave me with that piece. So I've got 3 pieces all cut exactly the same. So let me move this over. So I can make 3 card fronts. So I'll start with that piece, and that piece, and then that piece. And then I'll put that piece down, and that piece down, and that piece down. And then I'm going to put this one down, and this one down, and this one down. And then you can put them all together like so. And then you can get a sentiment and a little stitched golden layer and have a really cool Christmas card. So I do have some pieces that I have pre-cut, so I'm going to assemble those for you. But I know what you're going to ask. You're going to ask, what is the sentiment set? This is Itty Bitty Christmas. This is the Thinking of You at Christmas, and that is the 1.5 inch circle punch, which I love. So I'm going to tuck those away because here are some I pre-prepared. So I am actually going to stick the whole card, the whole set down. So let's see. Okay, so that's that way. I'll just go the right way with my card pieces. So it is better if you keep all your pieces together. Oh, right, okay, hang on. Let's just try this again, because I've just shaken up all of my pieces. Right. Right, so shouting at me down the. This is crazy. Why do these not fit? Right, okay. So there's those three. They're those three. Oh, sorry guys. Can I move them up? Okay. It's a good job you can't see what I'm doing. I don't understand. I seem to be missing a piece. It is a puzzle, yeah, but what has happened there? I'm missing a piece. It's because it was upside down. Okay. Right, so can you pretend that that last 5 minutes didn't happen? Let's start this again. So... Oh dear. Right, there we go. Look. So this. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So let's just start again. So there are my pieces. So here are my layers. There we go. Honestly. Right. Let's just see if I can get these stuck down in like 2 seconds. Now, of course, you can use the other sides. I just really liked the mistletoe on these. So, you know, you can use your candy canes, but what you have to do is if you're going to use the different sides, obviously you've got to work out when you cut them, which sides you are planning to use where. So, here we go. Let's just, oh, pop that there. There we go. Okay, so let me just assemble these. So if you weren't messing around trying to get them all reordered the right way, then you would see actually how quick this is. But please don't do what I did, which was mess your pieces up, because as you saw, as funny as it was, it's actually quite annoying. You would be quite fed up if that was happening. So just do them a few at a time. If you've got the Stampin' Up! Trimmer, you can cut those 3 layers of patterned paper. My glue's stuck now. It's all happening here today. so it will cut 3. If you've got a guillotine style, you will be able to cut a few more sheets. But let me just explain. This works because we're making 3 cuts with 3 layers. If you use, say, 4 layers, you're going to have to make 4 cuts, as otherwise it won't kind of all match up together. Does that make sense? I hope it does. This Tombow does not want to work today. I know you guys come here to be entertained, but this is a tad silly. Right. Let's see. It's all going to come out all at once in a minute. I love these stitched Framelit dies. These are the mixed ones. So it's this set here. So you've got circles and squares and ovals, and you've got 3 of each. So they work really, really well. It just gives an added bit of lift with the stitching. So that's that one. And then let's just stick this last one down, and then I'll put them onto the card blanks and you'll be able to see the finished cards. I'm going to give up with the Tombow, I think. So I've been tidying up in here, and it means that I've moved everything. And I don't know if your craft room is the same, but once you start moving stuff, you can't find anything. So my piercing tool is not here, which is what I need to unclog this. I am kind of worried about squeezing it and it exploding everywhere. Right. So the colours of the cardstock, this is Garden Green and Cherry Cobbler. And that is what I have also used for the cardstock and for the stamping as well. So last little bit, and I'll be able to show you the 3 finished cards. Okay, so there you go. So there are the 3 finished cards. Let me move the rubbish out of the way. Now, as I said, with where the join part is, that's where I've put the sentiment. So you can chop it so that the join is further down. And I am going to just show you with a different set of colours, just so that you can see that. Thank you. Got lots of brilliant ideas and they're great and love them. Thank you. I'm so pleased. It's just one of those things that I know this time of year we are looking for fast Christmas cards, but something that looks nice and you can send it. But this will work so well for birthdays as well. And, you know, for those lovely gentlemen in your life, there are all sorts of patterned papers and things that would work really well with this kind of technique. So, you know, I'm just thinking about some of the, I think it's the papers that go with tasteful textures. And there's all sorts of really interesting patterns and textures on those papers as well. But it's just such a quick way of making a card. Right, so I am going to put those to one side, and then I am going to use one of these sets. So these are the papers from Snowflake Splendor, and so these are really pretty papers. Now you have within these papers different shades. So for instance, you've got quite a lot of this blue, and this blue is Pacific Point. You've then got some Pool Party, you've got some Highland Heather as well, you've got Balmy Blue. So when you're looking at your papers, decide which tones you want. Okay, so when you're laying them up, so that you know which side of the papers you are going to use. So with this, I'm going to swap that out. I'm going to use this one. So with this, I'm going to use these 3 snowflakes. You could kind of bring in that colour because you've got the purples. That would really work. Or you could go with that one and leave it like that. So this is what I'm saying about playing around with the colour palette to see what it is that you've got. So I am going with this because then I can use these as the layers. And so this is Coastal Cabana, and I'm going to put them all on the same colour tones. I'm going to go really monochromatic. Okay, so play around with your colours until you're happy. Then put the 3 of them on top of one another and grab your trimmer. Now this time I'm going to want my sentiment down here. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut the first line sort of here, so I can make sure I have that cut, or the join, where I want it to be. So I'm cutting that there, and then because I want it to be sort of there on the bottom right hand corner-ish, I'm going to do that. And then you'll be able to see. So when that goes together, my sentiment is now going to be here, bottom right. So if you look compared to where I've cut here, I did my first cut up at the top. So I would say, you know, if you want your sentiment down at the bottom, that's the best way to cut it. Okay. So again, I'm just going to set these out. So what I'll do, actually, is I will pop those there. And then I'll start with this top right. So I'm going to put one there. And one there. And one there. And one there. That one there. That one there. That one's got to go there. That one's got to go there. And that one's got to go there. So again, all we need to do is stick them down with a little bit of a gap all the way around. And that is going to give you your finished card. Just make sure when you're sticking it down that you are nice and even and everything is buttered up together. That is the most important thing, because obviously you've cut them all the same. There shouldn't be any gaps. It should all just sit beautifully like that. I'll just move those ones out of the way for now. And then we'll just stick this one down. So, and then let's just check and see, did I bring I did. I did bring these other pieces to show you. Okay, so that is a card from one of the kind of sides of the Snowflake Splendor. But if you decided that you wanted to go with the other sides, we're going to have the same problem again because they've all fallen down. So that one, so this is the I've done this with all of the blue shades. They're sort of, well, they're all blue, but the balmy blue and night of navy shades. So let's just pop that together. And that one is there. So again, that I cut that way. So if I just show you with these, so same paper pack, but using different, ooh, they don't fit. These are bigger pieces, hang on. Same paper pack, but different sizes, different colours. I think I'm just having a moment today, honestly. Because I told you that crazy story at the beginning of the day, the beginning of the session, and I haven't got my giggles under control. That's what it is. There we go. So that's there. So again, different colours, different each set works completely differently. Now the brilliant thing about this is obviously this is double-sided paper, so you can flip it over. So if you look at this, I probably wouldn't have put that colour combination together, because I think you're kind of, this shade isn't kind of blending with these. So that's why I say it's just really important to work out which way your patterns are going to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll move those out of the way. I'll put that one there, and that one, and then one of these as well. So you can see completely different cards, same effect. You can put your sentiments on them. Just really, really simple, straightforward cards that can use your patterned paper. So, thank you. Do leave me any comments or questions. I'm just going to scroll back and just double check and see if there are any comments or messages I have missed. Oh, thank you. Lots of people saying that they love the idea. And Jenny's saying she has a love-hate relationship with Tombow. It either doesn't come out or comes out too much. Well, Jenny, for me, I adore Tombow, and I keep my Tombow in this stand. I've got several of these, upside down, and it's normally absolutely fine. But when I was filming, what day is it today? I was filming yesterday, Tuesday, isn't it? I was filming yesterday and I left the top off my Tombow, which is never a good plan. And because it's latex, it kind of gets a little rubbery kind of bung in it, and you just need to pull it out. So what I tend to do is just use my pokey tool, my take your pick tool, and just lift out the bung. But because I tied it up yesterday, I don't know where it's gone, so I can't do that. But Susan's just said that she keeps a pin, like with a ball end in the end of her Tombow, so that really helps. Nancy saying could also run it through the embossing folder. That would be fab, Nancy. That would look really nice, wouldn't it? Really like that idea. Hi Claire, she's having a quick watch while she's on a break. Sue's saying that she likes it. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Gillian. Jan says she loves them and she loves blue. You are in good company, Jan, because blue is my favourite colour, and I have to work really hard at not actually giving you blue cards. So, you know, that's why we've got a red and a green one, because I knew I wanted to show you these, but I needed to show you something else that wasn't blue. Thanks, Julia. Thank you, Anita. Sue is having problems with a fine tip glue pen. Yeah, I would use a long pin with that one as well, Sue. Yeah. Jen saying, congratulations, time for a G&T. Yeah, I think I probably need a nice cup of tea and a sit down. Oh dear. Yes, but that's not what I'm going to get, because what I'm going to do is I'll run downstairs, go and double check that the website really is working, and then email everybody to let them know that they can place their orders and help my team and do all of those. So thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a bit giggly today and not quite as straightforward as normal, but you know, crafting sometimes doesn't go to plan, and certainly don't cut your pieces up and put them all in a plastic wallet, because you'll spend hours trying to work out which way around they go. Okay, so thank you Gordy and Becky. Chris has been crafting along as well. Maureen and Jan saying thank you. Jenny's going to have cocoa because it's bedtime. And Lynn saying it's good to laugh. It is good to laugh, Lynn. It absolutely is. Yeah, we all need a giggle, and I hope that I've made you smile today at the very least. So I will love you and leave you. I am off to go email everybody. So I will see many of you are back here on Thursday for the crochet along. And if crochet isn't your thing, then please join me next Tuesday here at 2 o'clock. Can you believe it? It will be December then. I think. I'm going to check now on my calendar. Yes, it will. It will be the 1st of December. So I will see you back here either on Thursday or next Tuesday. So take care until then. Goodbye.